Wouldn't it be nice if you just had some moments where you just go, oh, I'm gonna throw this and I pretty much know it's gonna land. Shots that are just gonna connect with the target. Today we're gonna be talking about a number of ways you can make this happen and some of my favorite setups which just seem to work time and time and time again. We are in the middle of a Glory glove giveaway. These gloves could be yours. You can get registered by clicking the link in the description below. We have Leone gloves, leather, 12 ounce with Velcro. I can't recommend these gloves highly enough, and I'm so excited to gift them to one of you. One of the mistakes that you might be making right now is thinking, oh, Gabriel's gonna give me some awesome setups. I'm gonna be able to have 2 or 3 of them. I'm gonna throw them continually when I spar, and I'm gonna beat everybody. It's not as simple as that. These setups are things that you can do to make sure the person is drawn in, or you make them lift and you create an opening. But if you continually do it, obviously they're gonna pick up on it very fast. These are in between everything else which you're flowing with. You're flowing with your combo work, maybe you're sticking that jab in, and then you decide, oh, I'm gonna try one of those things that I remember Gabriel mentioning in that episode recently. So let's get started and let's talk about trying to make sure somebody attacks your head. If they attack your head, we have to recognize that as they go for the head punch, their body's open. It really doesn't matter which arm they throw. Either way, usually a body round kick counter will work. The thing is, you don't want to get hit, knocked backwards, and then throw your round kick. You want to tip backwards as the punch is coming and land as they're stretched out. When somebody leans into the kick, it hurts that much more. How do we accomplish this? We make the head such an irresistible target that we know they're going to throw. We're very simply going to go from our fighting stance. We're just going to tip our head a little bit further forward and drop our hands just into here. You know they're not going to attack your body. It feels so out of range. Your lead leg, because you're leaning forward, if they attack it, you can grab it and follow up and go, okay, it's my turn for offense. So you've checked off this box, but you know most likely they're coming here. Slightly lower hands, head tipped forward, still moving like normal. It's just this difference to that difference. It's not that much, but it's enough to know that they're going to attack. They're going to gauge their range based on you moving the head forward. So they'll probably be a little further back than normal. As soon as they start leaning forward for the punch, you tip your head backwards and you get that lead round kick slamming in. Do you go straight leg on your round kick? No. You land with a bent leg. So they run right into that shin. As they approach, the cross leg shin smashes into their stomach. That's what we're going for. We're here, we're like, okay, we're gonna try this. Tip the head forward, ready to catch the low kick. As they engage forward, tip back, big round kick right into the torso. This one works so well. The next setup that I love to utilize is faking a front kick and then chopping either of the 2 legs. Now you might go, oh, that's very simple, but let me explain why I'm giving you a more difficult version of this. Normally when we lift our leg and we drop it, what's gonna happen is the person is going to try and grab. More often than not. If they're a Muay Thai fighter, they might try and scoop, but very often the weight is going to get a little heavier as they try to catch because they're ready to get base down. If they happen to be getting ready to check though, if they stay light like their catch and they're still light on their leg, so that when we fake, they're going to go for the check, I have to have that ability to go, okay, here, drop, catch the heavy leg. Or here, drop, catch the heavy leg. It's the front kick and then into whatever leg is predominantly carrying the weight of the body. This one I love because, as I said, as the catch comes, one of the 2 legs is going to be very heavy. They're preoccupied with the catch. Even if they go very heavy here, I can still come and find this leg. Almost give them your leg. Like it almost comes out. They think, okay, I've got it, but then they don't, and you're going down low. It works so often. It's such an easy way to smash down that thigh without any massive repercussions, because normally if we kick, we're worried about counters. But in my experience, when we fake and kick, they're kind of going one and then they're trying to check and they're not very fast on throwing back. So this one is also lovely. Another sneaky way to attack somebody's leg is to make them round kick your body. As they round kick your body, you block, but you step away, you shift your weight. Instead of going plant and counter hook or plant and counter low kick, as you take the kick, you shift your weight to the side, especially on a left round kick. If somebody blasts a left round kick in, I just use a nice little pendulum step, which gets that leg up ready to blast down. We can make somebody want to round kick us by creating extra distance. So instead of staying a little bit tighter, I just take that step back. I just stay mobile. Every time they move, I just take a little angle, and all they're really left with is kicks. As they throw their kick, I engage that nice double arm cross block. Boom, I ride the weight sideways, and by the time they get their leg up and back down, you've already kicked it. We're taking advantage of the person being up on one leg and going, this leg is completely compromised. Fantastic way to attack the leg. I just wait for the kick, staying at range. Boom, chop them down. Boom, chop them down. Such a simple way to throw a low kick with no chance of them checking. The final setup we're talking about today is for people out there who are really good at throwing the front kick. If you're good at a teep, this is for you. You keep hitting the person. You hit them. You start sliding and hitting them because they're trying to create extra range. You're all over them with this lead leg, but maybe they start dropping their elbows in, or they're getting a little bit more wise to it, so they start catching. What you can do is you can slide with this leg, but then skip midair, or lift it and skip midair. When you can do this, you land in that perfect position to fire a knee. You see how I've changed distances. I'm here at this ideal front kick range. Now as I drop my foot, I put it slightly behind the lead one, the rear one, but the rear one has moved forward. It's basically me doing this, which I would utilize for a round kick, but I'm doing it out of this position. Now I've closed that distance from front kick range to knee range. Now from there, if they were worried about that front kick, all of a sudden it's, oh no, the front kick's not there. Oh, here I come with the knee. Even if they block like this and the knee hits you, there's a good chance it'll sneak right through, but if it doesn't, a knee to the forearms is extremely unpleasant. I like this in particular off the lead leg. You could do it off the back for sure, but I prefer off this one. If you're having success, but you find, oh, they're starting to get wise to it. They're stopping me from doing this, but I keep wanting to do something along these lines. Up, skip, knee. What do I do with my hands? My hands will stay out, basically going right into their face. Front kick, hands out, throw the knee, jam them so no punches can come down the middle and counter that nice long knee which you're going to throw. This one is great, as I've already said, for the guys who like the teeps, people who are a little bit taller and longer and have that distance advantage. We're going to call it there, everybody. Thanks for joining me today. As always, train hard. I will see you back here very soon.